From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White. Interim NDP leader Don Davies wants Parliament to be told more about what the Prime Minister and U.S. President Donald Trump are talking about behind closed doors. The Prime Minister's office will neither confirm nor deny a CBC report that the U.S. and Canada are working on an outline of a potential trade deal. The broadcaster also said the document states Canada will participate in Trump's so-called Golden Dome missile defense project. An out-of-control wildfire north of Vancouver has come within 40 meters of some homes in Squamish. Squamish Fire Rescue Chief Aaron Foote says debris from burning trees has been rolling down steep hillsides, but says there's no threat to structures right now.
Currently, no, they're not at risk. We do have a good area of humidity. Relative humidity is very high in these areas. We've been applying sprinkler systems throughout the past few days, and currently they are not at risk.
The district of Squamish declared a local state of emergency over the wildfire that has grown to more than 20 hectares. Meanwhile, Saskatchewan reports no significant growth in the province's fires and says more staff have been brought in to help evacuees. Around 7,000 people in and around La Ronge are being allowed to return home tomorrow. Former movie mogul Harvey Weinstein has been convicted on one of the top charges in his sex crimes retrial, but he's been acquitted of another. Aaron Katersky reports jurors have been unable to reach a verdict yet on a third charge.
Harvey Weinstein has been convicted of engaging in a criminal sex act on Mimi Haley, but he has been acquitted of engaging in a criminal sex act on Kaya Sokala. She was the newer accuser who had come forward to prosecutors after his initial conviction was overturned on appeal. The jury said it had been unable to decide whether Harvey Weinstein raped a third woman, Jessica Mann, but the judge told them to go back at it starting tomorrow to see if they could reach a verdict on that third and final count.
Weinstein denies sexually assaulting or raping anyone. Alberta's premier says her province is looking for a private sector player to build a crude oil pipeline to the coast. Danielle Smith has urged a global energy show audience today to keep up the pressure on Ottawa in order to help speed along that kind of project. Dozens of goats have returned to Toronto's Don Valley Brickworks Park. The goats are on the job this week helping to deal with invasive plants. The goats munch on the invasive and woody plants while allowing native species to grow. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, Cale Makar has captured the Norris Trophy as the NHL's top defenseman for a second time in 4 seasons. The 26-year-old from Calgary has been a finalist in each of the last 5 seasons. The Edmonton Oilers will look to even the Stanley Cup final at 2 games apiece tomorrow. Panthers center Sam Bennett has 14 goals in the playoffs, but Oilers head coach Chris Knobloch says his team needs to handle Florida better across the board.
He's a very good player. He's going to get some chances, but they've got a good team, so our focus can't be on solely one player or one line.
The best of 7 series will shift back to Edmonton for Game 5 Saturday. The NBA Finals shift to Indianapolis tonight for Game 3 of the series between the Indiana Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. In baseball action, the Toronto Blue Jays beat the Cardinals this afternoon in St. Louis 5-2. A concussion put Nathan Lucas on the 7-game injured list before the game. From the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.